How is everybody in chat doing tonight? Also, I apologize if you could see a weird red thing on my lip earlier today, because I noticed it got really bad just like today. I think it was like a week ago or something. I accidentally bit the top part of my lip when eating something or something. I don't remember the context, but point is, it bruised up really bad there. I'm trying to heal it up, but it's very visible tonight on that. Like, yeah. We are just waiting for Jason to come back, and then we will get started with our Cold Alliance. I remember this being probably the best chapter in the game. I remember it being.
Not from what the
Oh, my hands up and shut.
I remember plot-wise this one being a little contrived. I remember gameplay-wise this one being a better probably the best chapter in the game.
Wait, for what?
For this one, for Cold Alliance.
And contrived to the title, this is not set in Alaska.
Nope, in China.
Oh no, no. Like I said before, you could say that either Final Fantasy or this one would be for best chapter of the game.
When we went back to it last time, I wasn't too big on the last chapter, so maybe this one will be. I remember saying in my review this was the best chapter in the game, so.
Well, this one actually has like an actual introduction.
Yeah,
it has
like an introduction level.
Yeah, it has a small prologue before you actually get to like the meat of it.
Alright, well, let's hop in. Oh wait, yeah, it's 2 clicks on there.
This one also has like
a careful analysis
a
of Dr. M's fortress.
A fun idea because if it's also a messed up idea.
Skills just weren't going to be enough. If we wanted to get inside the Cooper vault, we'd have to recruit a full-time demolition specialist. However, Bentley's proposed candidate was a shock. My old enemy, the Panda King.
You know, the guy that killed your dad.
Who killed your dad?
As a member of the original Fiendish Five, he had a part in taking out my dad and stealing pages from the Thieves Raccoonus. Eventually, I caught up with him, and I claimed back what he had stolen. There was no way I was gonna let that monster on my team, but Bentley was firm. He discovered the Panda King had left his life of crime, and was now a monk living the life of quiet meditation high up in the mountains. I wasn't at all convinced, but there was no denying that he had the skills we needed if we were to succeed. So the gang packed up, put on our disguises, and headed east.
I like disguises for all of them on that one. Also, I would like to remind you, Panda King blows up a grand total of, I believe, 3 things in the entire heist plan, as originally designed.
Listen, Bentley couldn't do it.
He could do it with an RC chapter. He had 1 and 2 perfectly fine.
Shut up, Bentley couldn't do it! Shut up!
Vanilla.
Shut up! What do you know? What do you know? What do you know? You're not a heist expert. You're not a thief. You're a guy that streams on Twitch with a YouTube channel you should subscribe to.
The latter stuff, I agree with on that.
Are you a raccoon? A turtle? A turtle? A hippo? A mouse? A koala?
For all I know, the Panda King's just
Are you?
How can you say that?
Are you?
Look at him. Have you ever seen someone more at peace with the world?
I'll admit, he does look kinda zenned out.
I just like on Dutchman in chat. Jason is the biggest Bentley warrior. I don't know why I like that. Maybe it's the alliteration. Biggest Bentley warrior.
Biggest Bentley warrior.
He's clearly in a deep meditative trance.
Be realistic, Sly can be
It'll
attributed
take
to
some
many things.
doing, but I think I see a way to get the team up to his shrine.
Good. The walk up here tired me out. I don't want to turn around now. Man, I miss the van. We never had to walk anywhere back then.
Okay. Let's just get
Wouldn't
this
be
over with.
big if the van came
You're
back.
first.
Or anything
If
like
you can
that.
get to the top of
That'd
that
be pretty
pillar,
rad.
you
What I also
should be
like
able
about
to
this is
use
that
your
this is like the
ball
first one where
to
you
bounce
like,
off
hey,
the
Penelope!
king.
Okay.
Oh, God, yeah, I saw that on the corner of my eye. Oh my God.
Penelope, what happened?
Blisters?
Her face just kind of phased out of existence on that.
God.
Yeah, okay, master. Bouncing, pillars, piece of cake.
Yeah.
We also get to see them actually work together as a team.
Yeah. I think I remember this chapter having probably the best blend of everybody.
No,
If
seriously,
I remember
was this
right,
for real
kind
about
of
the
deal. Like, you
blisters?
used everybody pretty
I don't know, it's
consistently
Yeesh.
in this one. Yeah. Come on.
No, you don't. You gotta. I don't think you bounce them down. I think you gotta use them to get to a place. We did kind of talk over it.
Boing.
Boing.
Down. Boing. Oh. Ow. Oh. Ah! Rewind.
Divine Pulse.
Okay, I'm in position.
Penelope, you're up next. I'm not sure if you're aware, but Sly can jump onto small points. Those bamboo shoots would be an ideal means of ascent if they weren't spaced so far apart.
Hold on. Let me see if I can figure it out for myself.
It's, got to do with the ice.
Okay, so clearly we need more points in order for Sly to ascend. The problem? Where we're going to get them. The answer? Split each chute down the middle, thereby doubling the points of ascension. However, the ice down there appears too thin to walk on, so there's no way to do it by hand. So, I'll need to use my lightweight remote control car to split the trees for us.
Perfect. That's it, exactly.
Great! Anything for Sly.
The guard just
I love
pops
to
into
see
existence right there.
athletic moves. Good thing I installed a turret on this little lady. Perfect.
He's a little flower that's big.
I have a crush on Sly. Really be like, God dang it!
Oh, you're nice.
Sky literally breathes and he gets women.
There you go, Sly. Hope it's everything you could have wished for.
Thanks.
And the guy is hoarding
It
on
looks
main
great.
24/7.
Ready. Anytime.
Sly?
I don't know. This is something about Penelope
Up
too.
there enjoying Murray?
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Alright.
Well, that was weird. I saw Ant-Man Quantumania today.
How was that? Because
Pretty good.
I haven't really been able to get a general consensus on how people feel about it right now, so...
Oh. Death.
I don't think I've ever felt that way.
Penelope, you killed me! Bentley, you were wrong! Why did we hire her?
Penelope just evil smiles. Ah, okay, so it wasn't just Sly 4. Got ya.
That's a movie that I've seen so much mixed reaction on.
It is a mixed bag. There are some stuff that I do like, there's other stuff that I just go, eh. Mainly this movie just a setup for King the Conqueror and like some of his stuff.
No
Going
goddamn setup, Phil.
Ah, shit, here we go again.
Yeah, okay.
It's the beginning of Phase 5.
Jump into my
I feel
hands
like
and I'll
that's
throw
something
you
when
up
Wakanda
there.
Forever has been the only, like, legitimately great
Yeah.
the whole way through film we've had in a while for MCU. It also kind of sucks for me because I still think the first Ant-Man is still probably in my top 5 for MCU for me, honestly.
I'm all done up here.
Meanwhile, the
Excellent.
DC
Now
production
that
be
the
like,
pinwheels
okay,
are
let's
unstable,
try this
I just need to
again.
light them
For
up
like
with my gun.
what,
One
like
shot
third time now
should
at
do
this
the
point,
trick.
or
Okay, we actually have a plan this time, we swear.
do we?
Wait, for what?
Seems like it.
For DCU, I'm not sure if we have a real plan anymore at this point.
No,
I think
this
like,
time, no. This time I do believe him.
like they have
Because
they
I
have
actually trust James Gunn. And he already came out with like a video talking about what some of those plans are and what the movies and TV shows are going to be. Like he always said that the first film we get is going to be a Superman film. Well, with his stuff, a Superman film being written by him, are going to come out in 2025.
I'm
we finally
curious
get
how a
Superman
Superman
right.
film with James Gunn is going to be handled on that. I'm curious for that.
Ooh, sparkles.
Ooh, particle hacks.
Those pinwheels are about to go. Guru, feel up for a challenge?
Oh,
That's right.
No.
we get to do
You'll
this.
be able to persuade the guards to help you get up to those rockets.
Cards. These guys just
Yeah, the guards-
appeared. What the hell?
Yeah, you know those guards that just spawned. Why are the guards here to begin with? What are they guarding?
Panda King, even though he just got. What the fuck?
That was the wrong button.
I'm just a pile of sticks.
And down with them. No, not yet.
I am just fireworks now.
Time to break your body. Wait for him to complete one by you. And now to tear your muscle your body.
I could kill you if I want to. Like that.
Here's where I gotta actually take them. Where do I actually crash them into?
I think you gotta bounce them up on the pillars to take them across.
Oh, this is gonna be annoying.
I think that's what you're supposed to do. I haven't been playing, so I have to work it off of memory.
Yo. Let me hijack your mind.
But I also just... I am actually trying to remember. It has been a while. Wait a minute. So he can run, how come Sly couldn't do this?
I call shenanigans on this shit. Seriously, where do I gotta take them? I'm very confused.
Versus, we weren't paying attention.
Actual bullshit on that. He can say the tigers could be on that totally fine. Do I even need this guy? Am I literally just using him to get on top of this thing?
I can't walk with my stubby little legs.
I just... Or no, never mind.
Oh no, you gotta use the guards to get on top of that roof to ignite the rockets. Just get up there, jump off. No, jump off the guard. There you go. Just let him do it.
What is this flight path on this thing? Seriously.
Strong work. That fallen pinwheel should serve as an excellent makeshift elevator.
Random ass question to an aromatic person. Isn't wanting to be friends with other people like cheating or something?
Right?
And then the tag is like, well, hey guys, I'm polyamorous. I have multiple friends.
What? Early Fire Emblem supports be like.
He's in a super meditative state.
So let's just shout in his ear.
Now, to break him out of this trance, we'll need to delve into his mind.
Ah!
Saw then?
No!
What was that?
It'll require channeling.
Scream into his ear.
Slug,
Oh,
step beside the
okay.
pen. The guru will bridge your minds.
Isn't this invasion of privacy?
This is just sleepy time.
No,
That one
no,
SpongeBob
no,
episode.
sir, we're just telling him to wake up.
This is just that one episode of SpongeBob where he goes into everybody's dreams. Wow, you only think of one area, don't you, Vinegar?
I mean, this is where he lost, so he's stuck here.
I see you carry the cane of the notorious Cooper Thief clan. Have you come here for revenge? To steal back the Thievius Raccoonus?
Whoa. This is just like the time I beat the stuffing out of you.
Why should you care if I bury a few worthless villagers in the snow? You are a thief, just like me.
Yeah, are you even listening to what I'm saying?
Insolent child, you shall pay dearly for your disrespect. Still, to honor your Cooper ancestry, I will send you to your doom with the beauty of my new firework technique. Flame Fool.
Uh-oh.
You fought this guy before, man. It's fine. It's literally the same fight.
Yeah, but this time it's in his head.
So
Thunder! Big chop!
I've heard these lines enough in my life.
Big chop!
Bro got hit. Oh.
I think this is literally the
Snap
same
out of it.
exact fight.
It is. This is the exact same fight, but there's like an actual story purpose to
focused
it.
on your destruction.
Never live. Threaten him. Play nice. Make
Make
him
it sad.
We
sad.
both know why you're here. You're fixated on the moment of your greatest defeat. I beat you, and forever after you've wondered how it all fell apart.
I hate you, Sly Cooper. You've ruined me. Ruined the Panda King.
And I've hated you, but that doesn't make any of this real. Years have passed, and we both changed. Come out of
I
this
hope.
trance. Let's meet each other as we are today, and let go of who we were when this fight occurred.
You are correct. Forgive me. My mind.
Hey, you did it.
Okay, I forgot. I thought they I must have misremembered. I thought they made you do the whole fight again.
No, only well, like you could, if you picked the wrong option, you would have to continue the fight, and then he'll knock you
If it
back
weren't for the
and
guru, who,
And
for
the
some
fight
reason,
would
really hit it
you
off
will
with
that fight
Wildcat,
would continue
the
until you
whole
pick the
deal
right
would have been
dialogue
a
option.
bust.
It might have been
Yeah.
like that in the
You
review,
could
then
see the
because I
anger
picked
in
all the
Panda
options
King's
to get
eyes
footage
as he
for it.
recounted
It
how
might
he
have been
lost a
it.
member of his own family. A daughter who was
Yeah, you know which
chosen by
option
a
to pick. That
powerful
fight is
general from
really
the
quick.
Northern Mountains.
Best villain in the game right here!
Yeah, right.
She was to be
'Cause he's
bride
the
in
smartest
first
one.
The smartest one!
marriage ruler, and Panda King
This truly
was
is Kung Fu
exiled.
Panda.
We agreed to help him recover his lost daughter in exchange
Oh,
for his skills in the Cooper
stunned!
Vault. I still wasn't convinced this was a good idea, but a deal's a deal.
Now, I actually do like this setup. Just like, alright, we need a demolition expert. Sly, yeah. We gotta go get him. Get who? The Panda King. What?
Do we though?
Sly, he's an expert. Teaming up, you have to team up with someone that pretty much killed your family because he
Do
has
we
the
though?
because he has the expertise.
Do we though?
Yeah, because it causes tension. I do like the setup that we have to actually deal with the Panda King.
I think it might have worked better if it was somebody from like the Claw Gang or something like that. The fact that it's someone that killed Sly's dad.
I mean, no, Pat, you say that. That's next chapter.
Yeah. It's gotta have one for the first and one for the second.
I honestly
We
keep
do
forgetting.
keep-
Real talk, I kind of keep forgetting Dimitri's in the game a lot of the time.
Yeah, he's part of the Claw Gang. He's the first one you take out.
Deadly, I don't know if that mustache was offensive or not.
Utilize some new technology to circumvent their ultra-tight security. Finally, thanks to Penelope's air sweeps, we've picked up an unusual radio signature out in the wild.
That's water.
I think the biggest issue with this kind of setup is that they don't fully utilize the tension that.
It's really
That-
glossed
it's-
over, I think, and that's my biggest issue with it.
Yeah,
that.
because this is the kind of story that writes itself when you throw the idea down.
Yeah. You need. Oh fuck! That's right. I need a grapple cam, motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
This game needs to. I think that was the other thing I didn't like about the Academy, because there's way more required stuff for you to buy, and then the only chapter you can really get all the money in is the chapter after you don't need those upgrades anymore at that point. So I will need to do a little bit of money hunting.
You missed. Didn't miss that time. Missed. Didn't miss that time. You missed. Didn't miss that time. He's dead. And then you play-by-play.
Wow.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah, that's shiny.
Get that monkey! Why do you have a diamond in your pocket?
Why is it only 55 cents?
Oh
55
god, we got code.
55 coins. Oh, that's all you got? Die.
Oh, wrong one.
No,
Whoa, 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 whoa,
unfortunate.
whoa, whoa, whoa,
Oh.
whoa. I'm going to steal this from you. Thank you.
Oh, this is just unfortunate spelling.
Ah!
Oh!
Whoa!
Water.
Sorry, Sly. I'll need to purchase the ground.
Oh, they're fought. Come on, that's for Bentley! Why do I need a Bentley upgrade for a slime mission? Come on!
Bentley! I told you to buy it off of Amazon!
Sly, we just didn't have the money! Well, where did the money go, Bentley?
Some late night Taco Bell runs? We're supposed to get from the dollar menu, my guy, but no! You had to get the full meal, okay?
What? Murray, did you spend all funds on food? I was hungry, okay? And that Taco Bell dinner pack, it was calling my name. It was calling my 5 of those was calling your name, Murray? Hey man, I really wanted some tacos, and nobody makes it like Taco Bell. Could've really made you tacos here, but it wouldn't taste the same, Sly.
Murray would be the person to think Taco Bell is authentic Mexican.
I needed the sauce. The sauce? So you, Murray, we're broke now. But hey, look at the bright side. I'm not hungry anymore.
We're broke, but well fed.
Penelope's on the side taking one of Murray's drinks from his meals.
Taking the Baja Blast from him.
He's like,
Sly, I hate to do this to you. Yeah, I know. I gotta go pickpocket. Oh, yeah, I gotta go pepper. Oh, great. We're low on funds. We're low on food money.
Bentley, Murray, please, you're making this look unprofessional.
You mean wait? You mean we look professional before? I don't think that's gonna work. Well, let's give it a shot anyway.
Oh, Carmelita doesn't have anything to steal, damn.
Bentley's like, don't even think about it. I saw you eyeing the pockets.
I see. Sly, she doesn't have anything to steal. Yes, she does. Sly, what does she have in a pocket? I just want to touch it. You just want to touch her butt, don't you?
Yeah, Bentley. A pocket. That's what I was looking at. Yeah.
Yeah. I want to touch that pocket. I want to touch it real good.
Get all in that pocket.
Oh,
And that was the horny clap, Sly.
stop being horny. I have the urge of going back to Super Gaming Bros' Sly playthroughs now.
There is a moment in that playthrough that always bugs me up every time. I think it's from this chapter of it. It's basically, I think Elliot just took a picture of Carmelita, and it's like, Sly, what are you gonna do with that photo? He's just like, I'm going to masturbate to it. I'm going to masturbate to it, Bentley. And then just a bit violently. Furiously. I don't know why, just Sly being so open about it really makes me laugh. It has zero, like... What are you gonna do about it? Huh? What are you gonna do about it?
Oh god. He's so done with that. He's so done with Bentley's comments. Like, you know what?
I'm gonna be horny on me whatever the fuck I want, okay?
We should have access to the purchase records for the wedding.
So let's get to pickpocketing those keys.
I'm afraid it's not that simple. The keys are designed with a self-destruct feature, and the guards carrying them are in constant radio contact.
I get it. If we steal a key from the first guard, he'll report it in. Then the second guard will destroy his copy before we have time to pull it.
That's right. We need to steal the keys almost simultaneously. Since you're better at this than me, I should probably go first.
All right. I'll take up position behind the target. Call me when you've made the pull, and I'll pounce.
Affirmative.
Hey, Bentley, we're gonna crash her wedding. Do you have I Need a Hero on standby?
I'm in position for the pull. The second you get your key, I'll go for
Shrek 2
this one.
version in particular.
Roger, I'm on.
Like there was any other version of it.
Like people like, oh, it was just a song before Shrek 2? What do you mean?
Oh, yeah, hold on. It's like yeah. Do I have the fast? Yeah, adrenaline burst. There we go. Yeah, there we go.
Whoa. Yeah, the rocket engines still work.
I just need to get Sly's equivalent for this, and we are good to go.
Why are these keys set to self-destruct?
Did that guard just rip ass on that? Hold up.
Got the first key. Go for the second before the guards call in.
Yeah, I saw you. It was just like, hey!
Excellent. The key's intact. Let's meet in front of the general statue for the handoff.
Damn it. Back.
Where's Sly?
Now we wait.
I'm sure they won't notice anything.
What about the bowl? So, Tucky, how did you feel about the new My Hero chapter that came out yesterday?
Poor Tokoyami's heart. Also, I enjoy the choice of having to use modern day lingo on teenagers. Like I don't know this and that.
I know there was a whole thing on Twitter where somebody was going off how it wasn't authentic and stuff like that. Just kind of proving again of like the guys need to really fucking chill. Like you guys actually don't know how translation works at all.
It's the joke. That's the joke. She's speaking she's speaking in modern cap language, even the translators lampshade it.
Sure you won't need my help on the inside?
I'm afraid this is a problem only technology can solve.
Right. Well, have fun with your, technology.
Don't wait up. This could go all night.
Tension? Question mark?
Wow.
The guards be like, do you hear that beeping?
What was that?
Huh.
That was weird.
You keep saying their phones on. You keep saying their phones on beep.
Aggressively beeping.
Nuggets.
Die.
No, I'm not horny on maid.
Turn me into pork, will you?
I also had a nostalgia trip going to Golden Vault, going and doing an entire storyboard on the Sims console games.
Yeah, those were always so weird. Cause like I would always see them at like Best Buys and stuff, Best Buys or Blockbusters and stuff like that.
You weren't kidding about the security in this place. Hope your grapple can lure a guard onto that pressure plate.
I mean, back then there was a market for it. It wasn't as I think
My Sims was the only one I remember kinda getting off the ground a little bit.
It's like my brother had a copy of Busting Out and The Sims 2, and of course my childhood brain is like, oh, The Sims, can I play it?
Oh, Sims, yes.
Yeah, and of course me, like, it would probably be much easier to play now, but I know child me trying to remember how button inputs and whatnot would probably be all over the place with it. And then someone broke into our house and stole his Xbox. recounts the surreal moment. Someone broke into her house and only stole the Xbox. It's like, it's a shame for my brother.
Pat, I don't think that doesn't kill them. It would just took them into like a knockdown animation.
Stay on the plate.
Sleep dart him.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there we go.
Right in his chest.
Alright, that opened the door to the upper office.
Get
Lure
very
that top
indestructible
guard onto
armor.
the second pressure plate, and it's sure to turn off the door lasers. Come over to this position. Follow the sound of my voice.
You gotta go deep.
Well, that was an experience.
Got a nice perfectly cut clip on YouTube. I Twitter there.
I'm yelling at you. Hey, pay attention to me. Sleep him now while he's on the plate.
You missed.
Excellent. The way's
You
all
hit him.
clear. Good thing you've
Got
got that afterburner. With nothing to climb on or to jump off of, it'll be your only means to the computer in the upper office.
Bailey, why did you have this installed, like, in the beginning? I didn't think about it before, Sly.
How come you forgot your paraglider?
By the way, why do we have to buy this stuff? What do you mean? Why do we have to buy this stuff? Because I need the funds to build them. You need the funds to build a paraglider? Sly, I don't think you realize how much money it costs to actually build a paraglider. Did you need the money to tell Murray how to set his fist on fire? Well, you see, that requires me to soak, to get him to soak in the gloves and a special stuff. Stop it. Shut up.
You know how much we pay for the
Wedding
hospital
data
bill, Sly?
must be behind these firewalls.
Ow!
Bailey, how much money do you guys think? Bailey, how much money do you have in the bank? I refuse to answer that question.
I don't want to elaborate on that. Phew! Ah, excuse me. Ah. I felt that sneeze coming on. I'm like, oh no.
You died.
The wedding
know.
data must be behind these firewalls.
Music's very repetitive on these
I've been going through a lot of like free copyright music just to get stuff for our film, so I've just been listening to a lot of repetitive.
Oh yeah.
It's also because I'm trying to find like good music, good for jump scares. Everything just sounds so funky, and I'm like, no, you're not supposed to be funky.
I'm
You're
supposed to be terrified, not jazzing it out.
I need a drop. I need a drop beat. I beg you.
Aha, the database is wide open. I'm a capital G genius.
Are you saying you're a real G, Bentley? No, okay.
I think the one Suitcase I never heard about was Indie Herbs. So that was an experience too.
Oh, you didn't hear about that one?
No.
Oh my.
Oh. That was indeed a Sims game.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Looking kind of missed that just because I feel like you get a lot more experimental instead of just copying the PC port.
Yeah.
This is it. General Sal's
Now stop it, Billy, to be racist.
We'll need an
I
inside
think what
track
they're
on the
still
way.
putting up.
I'm ready with my costume. With some luck, he'll hire me on as the wedding coordinator.
Great. If you get a chance, try
They're
to score the
still
rest of us some
releasing
jobs as
expansion
well.
packs
You
for The
can't have
Sims
enough
4.
operatives on the inside.
Yeah, I didn't play 4 at all. I played 1, 2, and I think a bit of 3. Well, I think it was mostly 2 was the big one I played.
I grew up playing 2, but 3 was basically the one that I owned.
Ah.
My father will be so worried. Just let me tell him I'm all right. I beg of you, sir, let me out of this prison. Is this the way you woo your wife? You have shown me nothing but cruelty. I'm so unhappy.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, am I interrupting something?
Okay, I'll just leave now.
I have heard of your impending marriage and have respectfully come before you to offer my services as wedding coordinator.
How insulting. I need no help.
My apologies. I mean no disrespect.
Given my genius, I am of course completely capable of organizing the event. However, I might be interested in employing a photographer. A day of such momentous import should be captured for future generations to marvel at.
I have
Can we move the camera up a little bit?
Yeah, please. It's like clipping it. You can see all the clipping going on.
If he truly is world class, then he might get the honor of chronicling the event.
He just sounds like my
I'll need to
my
see
church
some
pastor
samples
back
before
at
I
home.
give him the job.
Of course. I'll
Tom,
have him come by
like
right
this.
away.
There you go,
You'd
go
better
back.
not be wasting my time, wedding planner. I get
my
very
pastor back at home was
charitable
technically
when
Vietnamese,
people
and it's
waste
clear
my
that
time.
English was not his first language, so.
So can anybody just walk into his palace?
Yeah,
So Billy just
seriously,
kinda
man.
walked-
I guess.
Billy just kind of walks in there and said, "I'm a wedding planner." Oh, really, huh? You're a wedding planner? All right, but I don't need your help.
But, see, from what I've seen in Sims 4, it's very customizable, which is cool. But I look up, it came out in 2014. How many?
Put your disguise on. Don't forget that.
There's like 12 expansion.
You gotta
packs,
equip it.
12
We're on
packs.
disguise, right?
And I'm like, how expensive is Sims 4 if you want to get all those packs?
Yeah, I mean, that's always been the problem with Sims kind of deal, is the expansions really pile up. I remember back on the old day, before, like, digital platforms, you had to install the discs in a very specific order kind of deal. Otherwise, you fucked it all up.
Night.
Yes, sir. My mistake.
Like, for all the
Night.
expansions and stuff like
General
that.
Sal wants some pictures of his staff, so big smiles all around.
At the very
or
least,
else.
with 2 and 3, there's at least a minimum of like 6 to 7 packs. And then you get to 4, it's like, no, let's just keep chucking.
Where they go?
It's like,
They were there. Wait, Sly, did you trap them inside a photo?
It's like Spirit Frame, okay? They're trapped inside the photos
I
now.
have powers beyond your imagination, Sly. Well, of course I knew that.
this is where I play my
Sly, I have a
games.
missile.
Password.
Just give the word.
Sun, moon, sun.
Oh, didn't recognize you.
All right,
I,
you stupid guards,
Sun
put on some
Wukong?
smiles and get in a nice pose.
This is your PSA to
General
watch
Sal
Monkey
wants
Kid.
some happy
There it
photos.
is.
Get it?
That's a good picture, Sly. One more
Get
should
my
be
good
enough
spot.
to impress the general.
They're gone again.
Yeah.
And this was a quote-unquote annoying one because you gotta make sure the monkey's not in there.
Oh, yeah, right.
Monkey.
Monkey. I will wear it later. Like now.
Ow, my knees.
What's the midnight
Oh,
Oh my god, you could grind meat on that.
Night, day, moon, moon.
Sorry, just being careful.
Okay, you two, look happy. The general would like a nice couple shot.
You need a nice shot of the couple, and that obnoxious bird guy is messing up the composition. Get rid of him.
Fuck you. Yeah.
Really, Sly, that's some lovely photography. Show those shots to the general. I'm sure he'll be impressed.
You think he would get suspicious at all of all the photos being right by him? Hi, Carmelia. Bye, Carmelia. Looking
What am I
great.
even doing here?
You shut. Opens the doors. Hey, babe. Bye, babe. She looks around to go.
Get a few pictures of the general.
I really want to punch Sly Cooper right now.
I don't know why, but I really want to punch Sly right now. What's going on at the bottom of the screen right there?
Oh,
You see
oh
that?
boy.
Huh.
Ah, the paparazzi. Will I ever know a moment of privacy?
Take a picture of him.
Make sure you get my good side. It must be quite amusing to observe the effects of power. Why is it that I'm always the center of attention? Oh, nice shot! Here, check out this pose. Impressive, I know.
Why you keep switching sides? You know you don't need to do that, right?
That'll do it, Sly. I'd talk to the general now while you've got him buttered up.
Greetings, General Sao. As you have no doubt guessed, I'm the world-class photographer, hoping to play a humble role in your upcoming magnificent wedding.
Let me see a sample of your work. I have a keen eye, a great sense of artistic value. I can tell at a glance if you're world-class.
But of course,
All
Your
right, Redditor.
Excellency.
You have a strong sense of, compositional regularity and, forced perspectivism. These are
What?
adequate. You may
What
have the
are-
honor of photographing my wedding.
1,000.
He made all those. So he made up those
I'm
terms.
sure it will be a wedding
The-
none of us will
your-
ever forget.
The pose, the color composition is unique.
Okay, so Bendy, why did we need to do that again? Like, actually, why did we need to be his wedding planner? Just to get on the inside? To get,
I think just to get on the inside, I think.
Yeah.
But alright.
Hey, babe.
Hey, babe. Oh, wait, shit!
I'm literally a photographer!
You have the tail!
Sly? Why'd you do that?
What if you shoot the photographer?
Wait, you like getting hit by your pistol. You're into this shit, aren't you?
Sly. Murray, go down there to see if Sly's dead. Why do I gotta do it? I'm in a wheelchair. Don't you got my rockets on those things? Just get down there and check to see if he's dead.
What does it? Why am I thinking of like
You know, it's
like
sad
the
to-
emotional damage? Oh, like one of them. I'm in a wheelchair.
I am in a wheelchair.
You know, it's sad to say that you can say that as a reason for a Cartoon Network protag to break up with his girlfriend.
I'm in a wheelchair.
Do I have enough money now to finally get the other thing? Motherfuck.
Why'd you gotta break up? Oh, I'm disabled. I'm disabled, that's why you broke up. Why'd you guys get... Wait, so why'd you guys get divorced? Oh, we wanted our marriage to be the same as this wheelchair. Disabled.
Moving right along. Why are you like this?
What? Is that my father?
Somewhere on the water's
Why am I?
I'm not seeing anything.
Keep scanning. These readings are clear.
Great snakes on a stick. I don't believe it.
What? You found the secret?
Now for a mission that has nothing to do with anything going on.
Wait, guys, we gotta stop everything.
How the
I see.
fuck did it get from Canada to China on that?
How many months has it been?
Hurry, that water's freezing. It wouldn't last a minute.
But my baby.
Hold your position.
I mean, I doubt that van would have worked after that point being submerged for that long.
Enough effort, elbow grease.
And this is how General Sal figures you out. It's just like, what is that hippo in a helicopter doing in my garden?
Use that thrust thingy to pull the van over to me. Just follow the arrow to where I'm at.
You ever think about how in Universal Japan you get a Princess Peach cake, but they demoted it to a cupcake in the States? Man.
Damn.
Dang.
I wanted the.
Do we have any idea when the Orlando version of Nintendo World is being made at this point? Do we have any idea?
I don't know, but I can find out.
All I hear though is that it's confirmed.
Oh, my sweet van! How I've missed you! Don't worry, I'll break you out of your icy prison!
I'm not sure if we got confirmed construction yet.
Yeah, because I think I remember them saying it was gonna go in like where the place where like the Woody Woodpecker area used to be, kind of deal.
Woody Woodpecker's finally dead.
It's no use, Murray. This area is too dangerous. We have to recover the van later.
But I can't lose her again!
It's set to open in 2023, but I don't see a date specifically.
No! Either help me or get out of my way. I'm bringing her home.
Ah!
Okay, Murray. I've got a little fuel left. Keep pulling as hard as you can. I'll try to clear the way.
Help me! Oh, get
Why can't I grapple
Oh,
onto the car?
You might stop my body, but my spirit's on fire.
But I know I am definitely going.
We got a giant hippo ragging a van and a helicopter getting our guards.
I mean, I know when Nintendo World eventually opens up, I am definitely going to make a trip down to the Orlando one because that's way closer than than Hollywood for that. So whenever it actually comes out.
Now, if only Disney can lower its theme park prices.
Well, it's not Disney for that. Universal?
Yeah.
I remember Universal used to be a lot cheaper than Disney. Are they about the same now at this point, or?
Let's see.
How much is a, like, one-day ticket there kind of deal for one of the parks?
One park, it's about $100. Load. Thank you. The basic price, it's about the same-ish.
Okay.
Of course, this is, I know for Disney, that's not counting the whole, like, whatever fast pass thing you're going for.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because Universal, with FastPass, you just have that with your ticket, right? I forget how it worked for them, or if you had to be on property for that. I forget.
And there's also, yeah. I
will have to research it before Nintendo World comes back up. plan that trip out.
I mean, I think it can also range to $200 depending on the park and date, so.
Yeah. It's probably just going to be the part that Nintendo World is in. I think Nintendo World is going to be in the main Universal one, not Islands of Adventure. I think.
I feel that would work, yeah. They are despite what we want to, they are tearing down the Wizard Park. This is very fitting.
I must save my van!
Spoken like a Midwesterner, if I've ever heard of.
If only subway rails were real in America. That isn't New York.
Yeah.
What are you doing to my van?
Man. Oh my god. I hate it, all of us are getting in your way with the hook. Where are you guys? Come on.
And there are two parts to this.
Oh god.
Sorry, the stupid things we do for you.
Give me strength, man! Strength to save you!
Hang on, I'll be back.
Apparently today's Twitter poll bracket winner is Gumball as the best bisexual character.
Okay then.
Good for him.
The van must keep going!
Oh my god. Ah.
Sorry, Murray.
Okay, that's part one done.
I'm out of fuel and I can't do anything about those spikes in your way.
But we're so close!
You did your best. We just ran out of options.
She's right, Murray. It's hopeless. Get out of there. Save yourself.
I will not! I will never leave her behind again! Words do tear at a father's heart. Would that I had such passion when they came from my little Jing King. Fear not, brave hippo!
I have a cannon!
Spikes blocking your path.
Be careful with those fireworks, Panda King. A careless shot could hurt Murray.
You vile dogs will not hurt that man. The Panda King forbids it.
Stealth!
Come further. Rush to your doom. The Panda King reigns again.
We will never give Murray these hands.
Murray, you did it! You saved the van.
Now how do we squash it?
Well done, Hippo. You've lit the flames in my soul. I feel awake for the first time in years.
No, thank you, Panda King. You can ride in my van anytime. You got shotgun for like a month.
A great honor. I accept.
Yeah, but in the back you can lay the fuck out.
And I'm sure nobody noticed that van.
No one.
Rescue.
The operation is running smoothly. With access to General Sal's database and Sly successfully hired on as the wedding photographer, we are ready to make an attempt for Jing King. Given the complexity of Sal's downloaded data, I've programmed my ThiefNet computer to automatically analyze the... What the... General Sal! He's got my computer! Our whole plan is on that computer!
How are we presenting this slideshow right now, Bentley?
Calm down. I need you sharp. Listen up, team. This Sal character is more clever than any of us thought. As of this moment, we have one goal.
You got games on your
Back
phone?
the ThiefNet computer.
Looks at the camera. Hi.
I have your search history, Bentley.
If so, that's
You're
where we'll
into
start.
some
The
kinky
rest of the team
shit.
stand no telling where this might take us.
Sly may be horny.
Roxas, how did he do it? He walked up, took the computer, and left. It's not like this place actually has the fences on it or anything.
No, because no one ever bothered to actually take the
You can see through the whole damn thing. How are they not seeing at this point?
I just like how Bentley somehow was able to get pictures.
Like I always say for this part, how are we even seeing the slideshow, Bentley? If he doesn't have the computer. Yeah, best villain. Best villain. He's actually smart.
I found your laptop.
The straight up walks up and is like, this is mine now.
Peace.
General Sal's computer has to be around here somewhere. No need to be sneaky. Let's just get the job done.
So I'm going to take the free money from these, thank you.
Okay, Sly, I found his personal computer. This should be easy. Standard OS security, no problem.
Da, da, da.
Okay.
You will be terminated.
He's got a defense avatar. This could get ugly.
Kill enemy.
He's like, oh snap, he act. Oh wait, they're fighting back. They're fighting back.
Oh god, he's got more than a vest.
Oh god. He has an actual protection software. I can't believe it.
He's not just using Windows Firewall. He's got two-form authentication. Oh, and then it just got. Alright.
Aha! I think I found something. His diary mentions a secret passage through the prayer bell. Then a walk across the heavens. You getting this, Sly?
I'm en route to the bell right now.
Better bring along the guru. This sounds like his department.
Seriously, can everybody just walk into here no problem? I'm really questioning this man's security.
It says here to stand under the
Tesla got to see a laptop and build a firewall. Doesn't buy Glocks.
Got any ideas about that walk across the heavens thing? That's amazing.
You can just do this.
Of course.
Where was
If you
this
need to ride on
before,
my
Guru?
be my guest. I'm not a big fan of falling to my death.
You take no fall damage, good sir.
Oh, so this is how Sly Company did it. I let General Sal do this.
I don't really have an answer for that one, Jason.
Yeah, we're headed for the best boss fight of the whole game.
Oh, totally agree. Yeah, like in general, yeah, definitely remembering, yeah, no, this is definitely the best chapter in the game from what I'm... Just in general, I am definitely remembering a lot of it now.
Also, Panda King, playable Panda King, 1 out of 3.
What is going on? What is this going on?
Why am I floating?
That sweet and sour hitting different right now. That's hidden circle. It didn't want to know anything. That's all of your nights been.
Our nights are theirs.
Yes.
So, I don't know why this is happening. Why? I don't know why we're floating. My night was going pretty good, but now I'm in the air. Oh God, I'm gonna. Why?
I was just doing my taxes and then I'm flying in the air at that point.
I'm sorry, I just want to play Angry Birds on my phone.
I just want to play Flappy Birds.
You hacked your 3DS, didn't you? I know it's surprisingly easy to do.
Which you probably should when
Should now, because yeah, you will be fully. There will be no issue doing that whatsoever. That or just go to Citra. Hear what works. The only way you're gonna play stuff. I'm still baffled Fates is getting dropped off earlier compared to everything else. Like, despite it being the game probably getting hit by the shop going down the most.
That's cute. Not only we're going to make you pay for another game even
No
more,
problem.
but Revelations
Take a rest
is
if you
just
need it. I'll
gone.
push on ahead and look for Sal.
Oh, look at that monkey! Aha!
Readings up ahead. Want to use your optimizer goggles?
No.
I literally have no use for this.
Best boss fight.
Best boss fight.
Might be best boss fight in all of Sly, actually.
And also the earliest boss fight.
It's like this or
famous
some of the
Sly
ones in
Cooper.
4,
It seems you
probably.
and the little
Or like
gang
best
were
fight.
able to
This
follow
is
the trail I
is
left
it the best fight of the original trilogy?
Of original trilogy,
helpless
yeah.
without them,
To
as
be
you'll
fair,
soon
Sly does
discover.
a lot of the PS2
I'm not
mascot
ashamed to rely on
games
friends.
really
Who
don't
needs
have
friends
good
when you can
boss
have
fights,
some? Who
honestly,
needs
on a
affection
lot
when
of
you
them.
can have obedience?
And I kind of think a lot of them
Sly
don't
tried to
really
convince you,
need to,
when I can
considering
simply
that's not what you're
destroy.
doing for most
Yeah,
of the time.
Like, the
Secret force
only
in the
good
safe
Ratchet and
hundreds
Clank
of
fight I
thousands,
can
as my
fit. There's only
ancestors crushed
2 fights in
anyone
the
who
entire
crossed
Ratchet
their
and Clank series I
And
think are
you
good.
will be no
The
different.
original,
Bentley, are
the
you
final
reading this?
boss version of
What's he
Drek,
talking about?
and, like,
I've heard of these types of
Frankenstein
battles
Nefarious. That's about
before.
it for the
All
entire
fighting
series
that's
on
gone
that.
on before strengthens the combatants, allowing them to soar for long distances.
And for
You should be
no,
able to
nothing
fly
really
all
for
the
Jack
way
and
across the
Daxter.
arena with one
What about
jump.
Mario? Does Mario have a good boss
Plus, you
fights?
can probably change directions in the air with your double jump.
Enough
I
chit-chat,
wouldn't say any
Cooper.
exceptional
Face me
ones
now,
off the top
and
of my
prepare for
head,
the end
kind
of
of
your
deal.
legacy.
Like, probably Bogmire might be, like, the closest
Switch
example,
directions in
probably.
air with your double jump.
Okay, is fucking overscan on, or... Hold on.
No, it's you turned it off.
Because I'm still seeing, like, the bar at the bottom. Back, on does it, back, is it on that, on does it, back, on the back, back, no, they don't back, back, do it back, they don't do it back, to back. Back! Ah!
The Koopa family has been beaten by Tao. Our legacy is superior.
Oh, this is awkward.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, Roxas, that's just the entirety of Sly 3. It's just an action film on that, so... Yoink! Oh, what the fuck, camera?
Spire jump to land on bamboo shoots before you leave the arena.
Too black. I swear, I had an idea. Chicken.
Hog.
Oh god.
Come back.
Okay,
Why
okay.
do we
okay.
gotta do this much of a slowdown?
and now we face him at the bottom.
Well done, esteemed wedding photographer. I'm impressed you lasted this long.
Okay, seriously, what was the point of that entire
King
part?
Spike can end.
For,
No,
like, the wedding
King
photographer
King is
thing.
mine. Once our bloodlines shall be glorious. The Panda King
They wanted to get on the
will
inside,
with
and then they
Italian,
were
a
caught
new
off guard by how
generation of
crafty he
kings
actually
will
is.
be
Oh,
unstoppable.
well, there
But
goes
she
that
doesn't
plan.
want to marry you.
She's a woman. She doesn't know up from down.
You can't just say that, my dude, no!
Take up meditation.
I forgot about that line!
I faced a
No,
lot
no,
of
it's
bad
fine,
men,
because he's the bad
but you,
guy.
sir, are the worst.
Okay, now you really want to pump him.
Up until now, I've gone easy on you.
I'm fine with you killing my father, but I draw the line at
Black
sexism.
art of the family Tao.
You gotta ask for consent!
I don't believe in consent. How old are you?
In my late 30s? Oh, God. Sir, this is a Wendy's.
It's about to become a KFC real soon.
Hello, it is I, General Sal, and I have come to this establishment to grab for myself a Big Mac and make sure to put extra sauce and lettuce on it. Sir, this is a Wendy's. Enough! Do you dare tell me that I'm at the wrong establishment? Me? Sal, the smartest man in the land?
I mean, I will always say I did always love the
The magic of the family Tao is unstoppable.
What black magic are you talking about?
Summoning a dragon.
That's later.
And also, all those fireballs he was shooting at you in the air.
Ow. Oh yeah, he makes random zombies. I forgot about that.
Ow, that hurts.
Ouchies.
Can I just do this? No, okay, never mind. Black.
The black magic of the family Tao is unstoppable.
Ah.
I think I can just bully him like this at the start.
Get him! Get him!
Did any of these give up health or anything like that?
I don't remember. I think that this is a straight up 1v1 fight. But no.
Wish the camera was better for this fight.
The black magic of the family Tao is unstoppable.
That's story dumps. Story dumps.
Yeah. Wait, can I just infinite him here? Okay, no, I can't.
Dang it.
I was getting away with it for a while there. And there we go.
You have won this battle.
Get it.
The war rages on. Take your foolish computer. It won't help you. Jin King is mine.
Jin King is a person, not property. And sorry, pal, but we're ending this right now.
Beware the
Pocket
power.
sand! Wait, he's right there! He's right there! What?
Thankfully, we've managed to retrieve the ThiefNet computer. However,
That
all
just
the
looks
players-
That looks so photoshopped. I'm glad we found the same thing.
They couldn't just take a screenshot from that part at all?
No, for this heist, we really need to put the screws to this guy. He's earned it. So, we're cleaning out his treasury as well. A feat impossible without Murray's van. Unfortunately, all that time...
We're just gonna steal his money.
Polycellular battery. I'll need Slice
Oh, only the battery is damaged. Okay.
The general's gone all out with security. He's even resorted to black magic dragons and hopping vampires
What?
patrolling the streets.
What?
To even the odds before the wedding.
Robotic
You
mantis?
and the Panda King will work to gather some fireworks and blow up the vampire's crypt. Oh,
He stopped the slideshow right there. That's where he stopped the slideshow. You and the Panda King gotta work together. Are you stupid?
It could just be me and Murray. It really can be.
What, Bentley? Why are you trying to pair us up? I just want you guys to get over your issues. I have.
Issues of
Was it
killing
your
my
family
dad!
Did Panda King kill your dad? Well, no. Then come back to me when he does. If they ever find him, that is.
It was one time.
Cooper, I apologize. It was simply the one time. I'll swear I'll never do it again.
Sly just gritting his teeth as hard as possible. Oh yeah, this is actually Panda King one.
That's it. One of Sal's fireworks stashes for the ceremony.
This lock looks pretty standard, but I'll need some help carrying the goods.
The Panda King is the man for the job. He's strong, good with explosives, and capable of dealing with multiple opponents. Once we get enough fireworks, he should be capable of blowing the hopping vampire crypt sky high.
Look, Bentley, I know you believe in the guy, but I don't trust him yet.
You don't have a choice. He's the only man for the job. I'll go get him and send him your
We
way.
could get Murray. He's right there.
We can switch you out with Murray. Panda King doesn't even stay in the house with them.
Got a separate hotel room.
This is it, Panda King. We need you for a field mission. Sly's trying to break into a fireworks cache and he needs help.
Fine. I will be there presently. You may go.
Look, I don't mind telling you I'm putting my neck on the line here. We're all counting on you.
I will mind your neck.
The little that remains of it.
Hello, old friend.
I actually do like this
I'm about to
cutscene.
work alongside Sly Cooper, and I cannot carry you with me on the journey. You fool! This is your chance for revenge. He humiliated us, ruined us, made us weak. Humiliation was a crossroads. I have chosen to walk the path of humility. Humility that cost you your daughter. Destroy Cooper now!
And what will that accomplish?
It will make him feel
Without
better.
Cooper and his associates, I stand little chance of rescuing Jing King. Little chance! Allow yourself to dip into my hateful fury, and we can save Jing King single-handed. Such an action would cost many lives. Your path of moderation will cost you Jing King.
Constance. No, wait, don't think anything yet. Dang it.
Your reason to cling inside my mind would be gone. No! If you killed Cooper, it is you who would disappear. I would take your place.
Why?
Hang on, no, I just want to go back to that. If I did that, many lives would be lost. Panda King is like, I will go on a rampage. Many people would die in my way. That man will go ballistic. I just forgot that line existed. It's just like, if I did that, many lives would perish. It's like, yo, this man probably gonna go on a rampage.
He would blow everything up in his way possible.
It's like, many people will die, and I'm all for that.
We have slain his parents, yet he manages to trust us. By studying...
no, Bentley does that.
I have no desire to join with my weaker side. You are failure. I am the strength that used to be the once glorious Panda King. You are strong, and I am humble. But only through cooperation will we become the father Jing King needs. The yin and the yang. If strength were all that mattered, Sao would be an ideal son-in-law. Very well. Cooper shall live.
For now. I make no guarantees after Jing King is back.
Sly, I'll have you know that the rage inside me is so great. If I were to unleash it, thousands of people would die.
Why do I imagine Panda King with like a Ganon or Patrick side B?
I know you've been out of the game for a while. Maybe you should use this time to brush up on your old skills. First things first. Here's how to fire at objects.
All right, shut up, Bentley. I'm about to tell you how Panda King played. Listen, my man got fireworks. You load them up. You target somebody, then you shoot them. The man's literally a walking, talking like homing missiles. I believe he also still has some of his other attacks. He has like the flaming chop on him.
Yeah.
But for up close combat. I just like Panda King for how actually powerful he feels.
The thing I don't like about it is just that it is literally just holding down one button and shooting. That is his entire gameplay on that.
Kaboomy! Waboomy!
Bentley, these are people. Bentley, you realize that these gravestones here represent those whose family members have fallen to the wayside. Yeah, and Panda King, they're dead. What do they need them for? Blow them up. Turtle, I didn't realize how sinister you have become. I'm kind of into it.
We should blow things up together.
We should blow things up together.
Okay,
Just
I'm
that
done
one
with this
panel will
level
make
of
him
stuff.
blaze.
I'll head out to the next cat.
Excellent. I'll make good use of these.
Yeah, he just burns people.
I mean, Murray could do that. Just,
Yeah, but he's a hippo. Panda King's a panda. Pandas are cooler.
Fuck you.
Oh, what's the Murray going to do about it? What, is he going to eat me? I saved his precious man. I can very easily unsave it.
I mean, do you know a hippo's bite strength?
Do you know the strength of my flaming fist?
I don't think it can handle the. I don't think your flaming fist can handle that PSI that comes from a hippo's jaw. You know.
PSI he needs to be concerned with the PSI of these missiles as they come down on his face.
I don't think you know what that
God.
means.
Silence.
Shut up. You know my
Silence.
mind.
Need I remind you that I fully tapped into my rage, the amount of people that were preparing.
Oh my god.
Some of you may die.
Some of you may die. Sacrifice I am willing to make.
Okay, seriously, Sly, where the fuck did you go?
Fly!
Fly.
Cooper.
So seriously, where the fuck did he go?
He might have actually went, I know there are two, there should be a cache on the roof where you turn around. Like, go like, in this direction. It's like, no, not up here. The roof near the hideout. Why do the zombies explode? That doesn't make any sense.
I have an entire thing of explosives, and I still don't know.
I am the Panic King. Explosions are my thing, and yet I do not understand why these zombies explode upon contact with fire.
One more cache to go. We're doing great.
We could really use the van right now.
Murray, no, Hippo, I require the van. Sorry, van won't run right now until we get a new battery. Then what are we doing here? Get the battery. We're doing that right now!
Why are we doing
You're
this?
moving too slow for the liking of the Panda King. Dude, I maybe pull out the palm dissolved thunder. Cooper, why are the zombies mantises?
That's just who's type, I guess.
Also, how many mantises was in the area before they died? Like I just did.
Sucks to suck.
Sucks to suck. Fortunately, the Panda King possesses many lives. One of the techniques I took from the devious raccoon. You didn't hear that last part.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
You heard nothing, Cooper.
Nice save, if I do say so myself.
Cooper, I must say, your father was a terrible parent, but a brilliant thief.
Yeah.
Your father was a brilliant scientist.
How many more bitches I gotta blow?
How many more do I have to blow up?
How many more need to die by the hands of the Panda King? Cooper, remember what I said. Thousands would die in my wake. This is but a sample.
You never said that before. Bentley, do we really trust this guy?
But Cooper, you're fine, holding all the anger back I can. I like the Incredible Hulk, except I can actually control myself.
He can't at this time, like, do shit up. Fuck.
You did not see that, Cooper. Now, let me pick up the coins. Cooper, they're getting close. Cooper, what's taking you so long? You do
Are
this
they
so
even
quickly.
I think they're more attacking me than they're attacking you.
Cooper, I thought you were an expert. Why is this vault taking so long?
Jesus Christ, I lost to you.
Seriously, how did I?
Wait
how
a minute,
did I
they're
actually...
just going for me. I don't even think you're a factor in this.
You're a Cooper. What?
Yeah, they're
you
just
thinking-
going for me.
They are just straight up going for me.
Thing called a distraction.
Cooper, I find my body amazing. My tiny legs, my skinny feet and my tiny legs are able to hold up such mass amounts
We're
of
making a
power.
pretty good team.
Thought I was going
This is
to
the
say
last of the
tiny
fireworks.
whiteys, but I'm
Put 'em in
glad
the
I
crypt
caught
and
myself.
kaboom!
No, I wasn't
No more
going to say
hopping
tiny
vampires.
whiteys.
Yes, this ordinance will
Me and my other
suffice.
brain are currently
Fangs
fighting for
everywhere.
control.
Right. I'll just head back to the safe house.
You go do that.
Yes, do that.
There's the other brain again.
Take those fireworks to the
That was so
vampire
close to
and
snapping
blow
your
its
neck.
guts.
You stayed for a second later. That neck would be like Bentley's legs.
What?
Broken.
Yeah, just come out and said it.
Stealth. Stealth.
The fireworks you and Sly stole are heavy duty enough to crack open the hopping vampire's crypt. Destroy it, and you'll break Sal's spell over them.
3-4 shot.
From
Bruh.
downtown.
Fuck these tombstones in particular. Good thing these aren't real people.
I realized that you were right. They don't need these tombstones anymore.
I
After
will
all,
make
they're
new
dead.
ones for them.
Just go back down to get the tombstone.
Just fill your pack up to full.
The deed is done!
Ah, finally back on my coffee break now.
My vegan break. Anyway, give me my 6 shoes. Yes. Good. Oh.
Hey Bentley, are you and Murray finished fixing up the van?
I I'm afraid we'll need a new power source. The old polycellular battery has lost its cord.
Okay, is there one around here I can steal for you?
Penelope's aerial reconnaissance has located a candidate, but due to the delicate nature of the work, I should be the one to decouple it.
So, what? Can I help out here at all?
Stay close. I'll need you for charging the battery.
And we're there.
Hello, my pretty.
Is the battery complete?
Yes, it just needs to be charged.
Seems like that might be a problem in these parts.
Well, if we took it the let's have it to them.
Hold it right there, Sly Cooper.
I'm punching you.
Don't move or I'll zap.
Sorry, Carmelita. Gotta go.
Wait a
See,
minute.
I will use your horniness to our advantage.
It's literally what I'm here for. Get your stick kicked.
Yes. Glad you can learn about glad you know about how you work.
Carmelita, I'm glad you finally realized your place.
Also, Carmelita, your aim just kind of sucks.
More! More! Now I'm just slightly
Oh,
concerned.
now, this is
Cooper,
concerning.
I realized something. I just like shooting you. Run, Cooper! Run!
Yes! Interpol, I've captured Sly Cooper. Repeat, captured Sly Cooper. Requesting extraction unit. Over.
Nice acting, Sly. The battery is fully charged. Plug it into one of
Shut
the
up,
light
that way,
outlets
so
to
here we go.
stabilize it. Then we'll attach it to the van. But be careful. Now that the battery is full, it won't absorb any more of Carmelita's shots.
No, really. It was an easy capture. I don't deserve a medal. He was practically...
Give me a sec.
But she's gonna chase it no matter what.
Ah, shit.
I see what you were going for. Goodbye!
Also, that was, I need to, let's do that, is, that button.
Nice job. It won't take long for the battery to stabilize. Okay, that's long enough. The battery should be stable. Pick it up and plug it into the safe house outlet.
Ah! No way, you can't take an art charge. Fuck you, Bentley. I don't know what you're talking about. Fuck.
Damn.
Cooper!
How many times I teach you this lesson, you raccoon?
Yes, that's what I am.
Don't you forget it.
Nice job. It won't take long for the battery to stabilize. Okay, that's long enough. The battery should be stable. Pick it up and plug it into the safe house outlet.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da.
It just literally spawns rockets.
Excellent. The van is ready to go.
You rock, Sly!
Carly, are you gonna do anything about that?
No, not really.
No.
Alright.
I'm just.
I've
baffled.
realized my place in this world.
Hey, Murray, check it out. That strong box should be the prime router for the hardwire phone line.
Yeah, hard phone lines.
You're the only one on the team strong enough to open it. Crack the lid, and I'll be right down to reroute the wires. With some luck, we'll be able to listen in on Sal's conversation.
Sure, Penelope. Easy for a muscle man like myself. Just keep clear and let old Mercules work. That's bad gas.
This is all my fault. Hang in there, Murray. I'm coming.
Take the
I gotta save this guy again. I can't believe this.
Be sure to leave a trail of gunpowder. All must be done in accordance with tradition, or the ancestors will be displeased.
Oh! Alright, I remember that. I remember hating this mission.
No, there's still a chance. Use your RC car. It should be fast enough to beat the lit views up the mountain. It's the only tool we've got to save
I
Murray.
forget how much of a pain in the ass this one was or not.
It's since you gotta follow it all the way up to the top. It's just. I remember this one giving me some trouble.
Use your turret to blast through these crumbly rocks. You've got to drive fast to save Murray.
Because the idea is you gotta get ahead of it.
Yeah. Back. Back. Yep.
Welp.
Oh my god.
Told you it was annoying.
I do not remember the RC car controlling this as much, I guess.
It's slippery.
Yeah. It gets stuck on things so easily. Yeah, that actually works out pretty well.
I mean, you can't get up to the view. Alright, he needs to help fast. Ow!
Air cheese.
Okay, the fuse actually isn't that fast, honestly, so... Whoa!
Ouchies.
Why did I speed up so fast there all of a sudden? Oh!
I meant to do that.
Hold tight, big guy. This might be close.
Yes! The Murray lives! I will never forget you, brave little RC car. We will be friends forever. You can ride in my van.
Wait, so you wouldn't let the RC stuff in the van before?
Sorry, it's all gotta go in the trunk.
Time to free Jing King, rob General Sal blind, and send him up the river. I call it Operation Wedding Crasher. This will be a multi-pronged job, with 2 groups working simultaneously. I'm sure I don't need to stress the importance of the schedule to anyone. First, Sly, Penelope, and Murray will make their way past all the security in Sal's treasure temple, and then drop the goods off to me for loading into the van. Meanwhile, the Panda King and Guru will tunnel beneath the palace, creating an escape route for Jing King. Sly, you'll have to pull
The JPEG
double
of
duty,
Jing King.
taking care of any topside security designed to detect subterranean assaults. Once you guys are done, I'll use my grapple cam to lure Inspector Fox into the palace, where we'll try to get her to take Jing King's place. Then, with the girl and loot in hand, we run for it.
Alright. Oh wait, it's on the other side. Hi, Carmelita. Bye, Carmelita.
Hi.
Seriously, what's she even doing here? Honestly, like, what's her mission here?
Can't be security. She's surviving. At least she can make a thing with the pilot thing that she was security there, but...
Alright.
I'm in green light position. Let's get a roll call.
Ready!
In position.
I'm pumped!
I too stand ready. Even if we fail, it will have been an honorable effort. Jing King is not forgotten.
All right, everyone. Let's go.
Penelope and Murray are relying on your second story work to be let in. They
So I looked on Twitter, see that Finding Evil was trending. I was like, okay, why? And it's one of those one movie has to go.
Oh.
What Disney movie has to go? Lion King, Toy Story, The Incredibles, or Finding Nemo?
I try to show my proper
Bruh.
respect. You guys
Wait,
gonna be okay in
Incredibles,
here?
Finding
The
Nemo,
security's tight.
Toy
Toy
Story.
Story,
Fine.
Lion
We
King.
need to get moving.
One has to
We're
go.
going
One
to
has to go
rendezvous
from this
with
list
Everything
next
in
week.
the guru.
Always a slave to the schedule. That's me.
Probably
I mean, if we're
Finding
talking-
Nemo, just because I'm the most sick of it out of all of them, kind of deal.
According to
It's
the
the one I've
blueprint,
seen the.
there's a security
It's just
computer on the far side
there
of
was
the
that
room
period
under
in
the
middle
dragon
school and
statue.
stuff like that
I
where
should be able to
every time you
destroy
were
it
on a
with my
field trip or
RC
anything
car,
like that, that was
provided I don't trip any of the blue security beams
played,
along the way.
kinda did.
I would pick
Oh
Toy
man,
Story.
this is tense.
It's like cultural significance, yeah, but I think that's one of the picture movies I go back to the least.
Oh wait, no, that's.
Oh yeah, no, you don't blow them up. Yeah, you gotta.
Right,
this is
you
a
gotta make it
two-parter.
through first, and then.
Yep.
I remember not liking this one.
Yeah, this was. This one also kind of sucks. It gets better it gets better when you can blow them all up.
Penelope, how come you're a master of RC cars, but all your vehicles control like ass?
Again, it's the reason why, like, in this one, out of all the characters, Penelope's the one I just go, oh, I gotta play as Penelope.
Yeah. I remember these control a hell of a lot better in Sly 4. Like, the control is just overall a lot more smooth. Okay, gal. Fuck! Ah!
Yeah!
Yeah, we're gonna be here for a bit, guys.
Oh, what's that? You were having fun?
My day be great, and then boom, Penelope car section. Ugh. Oh my god, it is so sensitive. Good god. It's like the driving is so stiff and then the gas pedal is like super sensitive for it.
The thing is, right, because the RC car doesn't have, like... It's like, go and stop. Oh, like the snow's like small rev up. There's no half press to make it go half the speed.
Yeah, it's modern Sonic momentum. You're either at 0 or you're full blast. Oh god. Oh hell.
It's fine.
Oh my god.
Can I shoot something, please? Can I shoot?
All right, chat. This is your time to shine. What you got to say? What's on your mind? What you been reading and watching lately? You're fine. You're fine. You're fine right here.
Oh, this camera angle fucking sucks.
So busy with Like a Dragon eat shit. How is that? I didn't know when that game was coming out. Then that game came out. I just go, oh, all right.
It came out. It's indeed an RGS Studios game, but with swords.
That should do it.
It's basically their Legends Arceus
They
game.
must have another computer or something.
But there was only supposed to be one. The security nodes are still active. If that second computer fully boots up, there's no way we'll get in.
Penelope, I've been doing this a long time. If there's one thing I've learned, it's that when the plan gets messed up, always fall back on the golden rule.
Yeah? What's that?
Break stuff.
You're right. If I can destroy all the security nodes before the other computer comes online, that laser door should deactivate.
Less talk and more breakery.
I don't have much time.
It's time for murder!
Murder!
Finally! You were a pain in my ass! Time to kill them all!
Kill them all! Are we just like 4 without a character? I think she's always been a murderous psychopath.
I think she's always been like this.
Boom.
Oh, that felt good.
Wow, you're pretty good at breaking stuff. I can respect that.
Thanks, pal. Let's get that treasure.
It's like, wow, there you broke them real good.
I respect the craft.
Like a double lever trapdoor.
I guess nerds can be
I'm ready.
bodybuilders
On my
too.
3. 1, 2, 3.
That good in a
Again.
nutshell on that.
1, 2, 3.
Dragons? I got them.
Okay, let's try it again.
That's new.
That's
1,
new.
2, 3. Again, on 3. 1, 2, 3. Again, on 3. 1.
No, you're not doing it
2,
on 3.
3.
There we go.
Yes, we're in.
What do you see? Is it awesome?
There's plenty of loot, but the foundation looks rotted out, totally unstable.
Hey Murray, Sal's on his way to your position. How you coming with the treasure?
We're doing awesome. Stand aside, Penelope. Cannonball!
No way!
Uh-oh.
Welp.
Always a slave to the schedule. That's me.
Panda King and the Guru are in position, but
You're 2 minutes late.
once you're inside, they'll start blasting.
Might as well do it with style. Okay, guys, I'm here topside.
The vases around you are used in an ancient Chinese security technique to detect subterranean thieves. Our tunneling to free Jing King will shake the palace.
I get you. If any of the vases tip over, it'll trip an alarm.
Correct. Don't allow them to fall.
These vases are set up in a very
Put my
specific
trust
way.
in you, Sly Cooper.
Or they could also just fall over and let the guards.
The guru's right. Let's get this show on the road.
What if I just put them all on the ground first, and then we burrow?
Dang it, Cooper!
Cooper, you fucking suck!
My fury will rain down upon you.
Why you have so many vases? It's making me anxious. Every antique owner's worst nightmare.
Every Zelda homeowner's worst nightmare.
Oh god.
That's the scary part. Okay, I can still use a rocket shoes during that.
We're directly beneath the bridal chamber,
Rockets.
just a few inches from Jing King.
Hear that, Bentley? You're up.
Oh, that's actually a lot faster than I remember.
Oh?
Yeah.
Maybe Penelope has just stung you that badly.
Lure Carmelita with your grapple cam to the front of the palace. I left her a calling card and I'm sure she'll see it and come inside. Then it's time for a little subterfuge. Oh, and keep your position on the stilt platform. You're on point for the treasure drop.
At this rate, you're making fun of me, Sly.
Where is Carmelita to begin with? There she is.
Over here! Hey, Maddie!
Carmelita coming up.
Come over to this position!
Fuck!
Follow the sound of my voice! You ugly! Yo, mama! Eat dirt! I'm yelling at you!
Anytime I see Anal Guard on the trending tab, ah shit, here we go again.
Here we go.
You're a bad person. I need it.
You're...
Ugh. These guys have to brag even when they're running away.
She could just go in there.
This band has no security. Everybody can just walk in.
Oh, Father! You have rescued me from General Sao. I was beyond hoping for such a thing.
Yes, my daughter. You are safe.
Heads up, Sly. You've got company.
Okay, Bentley, Secret Plan Alpha is underway. You know the one where I disguise myself as General Sal and steal the veiled bride during the wedding ceremony? Yeah, make sure the whole gang's there. Okay, I'm headed to the rendezvous now. Over and out.
Sly Cooper and his secret plans. Who's this veiled bride he's so interested in anyways? Well, he's not the only one who can play the disguise game. I'll give him and his gang a shotgun wedding they'll never forget.
Well, you know what? I'm into that shit. What?
Sadly, she could just do that.
Oh, what was that?
What strange rumbling have disturbed my meditation, and on the very eve of my wedding? Do not worry, my bride. I will not let anything prevent our love from blossoming, not even your misguided attempts to escape. Ah well, perhaps my meditation will be more focused amid the splendor of my treasure temple.
Look at his neck.
What is this haters gonna hate walk going on right there? Meanwhile,
Carmelita took the bait. Where are you guys at with
I need a
Jenkins?
camera for this Bentley.
We're in the van, waiting for the treasure and escape.
Hey Murray, Sal's on his way to your position. How you coming with the treasure?
We're doing awesome. Stand aside, Penelope. Cannonball!
No, wait!
Uh-oh.
Okay, guys, parachute down the treasure to me. I'm ready.
Welp!
shit.
You had one job. Job, guys. One job.
Murray!
Well, I get to say that I didn't ruin the plan at all.
This was
Not
not
at all.
on me. I
on
did my
me.
part flawlessly.
My family temple destroyed! Never have I suffered such an outrage! You shall pay!
Eat it, Sal! I broke your temple, and I'll break your face for messing with the Cooper gang!
You cannot hurt me!
And I'll do it again!
Heads up, Bentley!
I believe
Treasure
you
chest
have only
coming
been doing
down.
things to me. I have not got. All I've done was go after your computer in retaliation. That is it.
Outrage! Stone Dragon of the Temple, I summon you from rock to flesh. Aid the family Tau in this hour of need.
Just suddenly Turgan.
That's a very derpy
Sweet
dragon.
Strawberry shortcake!
No! Let go of me!
Haha! The Tau line is master in this place. Hear me, Sly Cooper. My lineage surpasses yours in every way.
It's not about the family name, pal. It's what you do with it.
Okay.
Sly, I'm okay. I broke my fall on one of these wedding fireworks.
Why? Help! Let us get around. We'll let go.
I would literally die if I fall from this height.
Please help.
Please! Please! Help me! You just want to smack him! Smack him!
Smack that bitch.
Like, I know Murray would be possible the way, but it would be hilarious if Murray was just clinging on the side too.
Excuse me, I need this. Oh, T-posing slide again. Wonderful.
Why? I just wanted to be a little sneaky. But then Murray be like, I'm just gonna ruin this this whole girl's career right here and now.
Murray had to be an idiot.
Where? There. Okay. There. And there we go.
Feel like making an exit?
My hero.
Ooh la la.
And this one's going nowhere.
Cooper, you might have stolen my treasure and thwarted my dragon, but I still have the bride. Jing King is mine.
So I had an awful idea, a sinisterly laughable idea. Crossed his mind.
Jumping.
You want to crash the wedding, Bentley?
Outta here.
So I know.
Why is Bentley so small on this picture?
Tiny.
General Sao had his wedding right on schedule. Everything was as he'd arranged. Except the bride came as kind of a shock. Carmelita was a little disappointed it wasn't me she busted at the altar, although I doubt she minded taking Sao into custody. He did, after all, plague the streets with the undead. From what I hear, the locals were happy to see him go. We dropped off Jing King with her aunt. The Panda King insisted that she be safe there and that he needed to pay off his debt to the gang. I was still wary, but there was no denying that his skills would come in handy.
And then
Needless
this
to
goes
say,
nowhere after
we
this.
ended up in the back streets of Shanghai. What kind of gang of thieves would we be if we passed up on recreation like that?
Feel my fury.
Okay, now we look a little more complete now.
The Koopa gang is keeping my anger at bay. once the job is done,
One day you are
my terrorism arc shall begin. Alright. We're not gonna see this for a week. But I know that a lot of people hate this one. I don't blame them. I personally don't think it's that bad. But hey,
let's see how this one goes on the revisit for this one. I'm not particularly looking forward to this.
Remember,
Hey, what do you mean? Assassin's Creed Black Flag is an amazing game.
This is not
remember,
bad.
kids, a good pirate never steals.
Well, Brandon, no, we can't do a 6 o'clock, because we can't do really 6 o'clock sessions much anymore unless it's a weekend, because, I get off at 5 and, like, get home, have dinner and stuff like that. I just don't have to, like, I become...
yes, the responsibility.
I become extremely close at that point, so, no.
I, personally, okay, I think this chapter can go on longer than 2 hours, but I think at most it will probably be 3 hours.
I think we just make it
2.
a longer session, so for 3 and make it go to 10 kind of deal, which should be fine.
Yeah, that's what I'm also thinking. I think 2 sessions will be kind of awkward.
Yeah, and then the final chapter's not that long, so yeah.
Yeah, the final chapter's about like the normal length of all the others, just like 2 hours, I think.
Yeah, I think it's
Or
actually
maybe
shorter
even
than most of the other ones, yeah.
Yeah, because it's just like, well, you caught back up, now wrap it up,
Wrap it up. Wrap it up.
Wrap it up. Wrap it up this stream. Wrap it up.
Wrap it up. Have a good night. Bye.
Wrap it up. Wrap it up.